Hi! So, as many of you already know, Project for Awesome is a one-day year where YouTube becomes all about charity. This year's Project for Awesome, I wanted to share with you a charity that I've been involved in for quite a while now, and that is Oasis Uganda. Oasis as a whole is an organisation that works across the globe, helping people in many different ways. In the UK, there are a number of academies set up by Oasis in areas that need high-quality schools. I was fortunate enough to be a student at one of the academies. Our school was also linked with a project in Uganda. So me and a couple of my friends decided that we wanted to do a charity mission which raises money for the projects in Uganda. This also allowed us to actually go to Uganda and see the projects firsthand. So for this year's Project for Awesome, I would like to share our firsthand experience of how Oasis helps people in Uganda.
The Kawempe Community Development Programme, also known as KCDP, supports local families with emphasis on empowerment of girls. Oasis works with the adults in the community to organise profit-generating projects so that the families can support themselves. This includes sewing classes, where the girls are taught how to make clothes so they can sell them or get a job. Another project run by Oasis is the Beads Project, where they make jewellery from recycled paper and then sell it in the local market as well as abroad. The beads are made from strips of colourful paper that is rolled up and glued together. We've had the chance to try making the beads ourselves, and although easy, this task requires a lot of time and patience. It's doubtless that those people work really hard to make money and don't just rely on others to provide it for them. Other livelihoods projects include mushroom growing and candle making. The candles not only benefit the people who make them, but are also useful for the community during the frequent electricity blackouts. They also repel mosquitoes, preventing malaria. Finally, the KCDP provides for education of some of the girls in the community. We've had the opportunity to organise a birthday bash celebration for all of the girls involved in the project. Wrapping over 80 presents, blowing up balloons, and running a day filled with activities was demanding, but seeing how much fun the girls had made it all worth it. One thing we should learn from the people in Uganda is to seize our opportunities, appreciate what we've got, and enjoy the little things in life.
On the 7th day of our trip to Uganda, we went to Mzoto in Mbali. Mzoto is a slum community with high unemployment and alcoholism, where very few children attend school and are married of young age. At Mbali, there is the P4A project, which was established in 2006. The aim of the project is to support the needs of vulnerable girls and provide them with knowledge of life and teach them how to live healthy lives.
We do lots of training in the community with, we have what we call community health providers, and with the 25 community members who've been trained by the district, and they move in the sub-county here, a big wide area, and teach basic health education. So things like boiling water and having a mosquito net and all those kind of things. One of the things they teach is putting up these tip taps, which basically there's water in the thing and you put it down like that and you wash your hands.
That's clever, isn't it?
Like that. So it keeps your hands clean rather than washing your hands and then turning off a dirty tap, which everyone else has used, or using water from a stream or whatever. You can get fairly clean water, put it in there.
They also get the girls' families involved in the programs where they teach them parenting skills and HIV awareness. They teach local women of Mbali how to make handicrafts so they can make some earnings by selling them. The P4A project also involves a garden in which they teach local families how to grow local fruit and veg effectively. The project also includes health classes and education on the importance of clean water.
And then the other thing is the drying rack, there where the saucepans and things are drying. We also teach people to use those. That's quite elaborate. People can
make what
they've got.
Yeah.
But it keeps the things off the ground where they can get dirty, or especially where people, sometimes the latrines are near to the homes just because of space. So when it rains, the waste can get mixed up all over the place, and if you've got plates and saucepans on the floor, then you're going to get some problems. So yeah, it's just basic health education like that, just practical things which people can do.
They also take care of the local boys who form a football club, which they do once a week, and part of the money raised from our cycling event has been used to buy them kit for the whole team and an organised football boots collection in our schools.
Today we visited St Martin's Primary School. It's a primary school in Uganda, but it takes children from the age of 4 up to about 15. When we went into the classrooms, there were on average between about sort of 80 and 100 children in each class with just one teacher. The children were really squashed in, and there were no lights in the classroom, and you kind of just felt it was really tough for the children to learn. But the work in their books was absolutely stunning. It was really good quality, and the way they presented their work, you could see that they really sort of cared about what they were doing and wanted to do well. One of the things that really sort of hit me there was how basic facilities were. We were going to do an assembly, and there was no big hall for us to do the assembly in, so we needed to do that outdoors, and then when it started to rain, we just had to stop the assembly. I think, we did a couple of assemblies with the children in the classrooms, and I think my lasting memory from it is how much they had dreams and how much they wanted to achieve things and wanted to find out about us. I think it was just sort of an amazing day, and just makes us realise, how we could help children out here, and maybe make us think just how fortunate we are really in the UK to have, good quality education for free.
So there's a big need within this sub-county for a secondary school. The sub-county has around 19,000 people, and there's only 3 secondary schools covering the whole of the sub-county. And the standard of education within those schools is limited due to resources and the own educational levels of the teachers. So to bring in a school or an academy of international standards would really help support that need for education for children in this area.
So as you can see, Oasis works with members of the community to teach them how they can help themselves and how to be independent, rather than relying on other people or other charities. The next big project is to build an academy of international standards that will be suitable for the environment and the needs of the community. It would also benefit people for years to come. In the description below, I have included links to websites where you can find out more about Oasis as a whole, Oasis Uganda, and where you can donate money. There's also a link to a full-length video of our trip to Uganda, where you can see more about our project and more about how Oasis helps. So final thoughts. From my own experience as an Oasis student, as well as someone who has seen their work abroad, I can definitely say that they're worth every donation, as big or as small. Every little helps in them leaving a permanent and positive mark on the communities that they work with. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Please comment and share the video so we can let as many people know about the great things that Oasis does for people. Thanks.